Okay, I know, you love him and he loves you back. There's no one in the world that knows you better than this man right here. Your man has smelled all the great things that come from you, has seen all the beautiful things that come from you, but there's certain things that you should never take to bed. Honey, these are the 5 things you should never do in bed with your man. Hey gorgeous, and welcome to How I Do Things, the show where you send me your questions and I'll tell you how I would do things. Yes, you can take my advice, but if you would like to do things differently, go right ahead. But here are the 5 things that I think you should never take to bed with your man. So first things first, please don't do this. I know it gets hot and sexy underneath the sheets where there's some scratching going on, but the only thing that should be scratching your man is your fingernails, not your toenails. Please do not go to bed with long toenails. I mean, just imagine, you get into bed, you're looking sexy, he is just smothered in sexiness. He moves over to kiss you and then toenails. No, do not traumatize your man like that with long claws on your toes. Please cut your toenails. Number 2. Now I know it gets hot and sexy underneath the sheets, but there's something else that should not be scratching your man in bed, and that is those dry, hard feet. Don't do it. When your heels are dry, when you've been walking around and it feels like you brought the desert to the bedroom, please don't do that. I mean, ladies, let's have a heart-to-heart here, okay? Your feet should be beautiful and smooth at all times. And if you don't know how people achieve that, you've got your foot file and you're just there, but still nothing's really coming out to give you that nice soft feet like a baby's bottom, then you need this. This is the Avon Foot Soak. Now this is magic. Let me tell you how it works. So you take a couple of drops of these, put them in some water, soak your feet, and all of that dryness, all of that gunk, all of that gooiness, all of that stuff that makes your feet feel like sandpaper, all of that just comes off. Now you can also use a foot scrub and then just file that off. I'm telling you, it'll be so smooth. Your man will be kissing your feet. All right, so now number 3 is the Dutch oven. If you've never heard of the Dutch oven, let me put this into perspective for you. Now imagine this. You get to bed and you're a little bloated. I know, once a month it becomes a problem. You just get some gas, and we are human, and if this person's your man and you're going to bed with this person, he smelt a few passing by. I don't know, it's natural, it's a relationship, we're human, fluctuations happen, gas happens, bloatedness happens, but not a Dutch oven. So what happens with a Dutch oven is you covering the bed with the sheets, and now your bodice is inside the sheets, right? And you're gassy, so you're just letting it rip after rip after rip. What happens is all that air gets stuck and it gets trapped underneath there, and as soon as your man does this, he dies. He's gonna die. That's what you call a Dutch oven. When you take all of that hot air, hot funky air underneath the sheets and you trap it, that's when you create a Dutch oven. Now I know when you fall asleep, we fart during our sleep, but before you go to sleep, if you can, just stick a foot out. Just stick it out, just put it out. What happens is it creates ventilation and all of that bad air just floats right out of there. That way you won't suffocate your man, or he won't wake up poisoned by gas. Okay, so now number 4. We love to talk. Pillow talk is sexy, I know. But when it's time to sleep, when all is said and all is done, and somebody's just there, don't do it, all right? The 4th thing you should never take to bed with your man is a motor mouth that just does not want to stop going. You should know when to stop yapping. He listens to you all day. Now the man wants to sleep. Let the man sleep. Know when to say, good night, baby, and go to sleep. Or else he's just going to be dozing off while you're talking. Know when to stop. Now, the fourth thing that you should never ever take to bed with your man is a dodgy breath. Look, let's have a heart to heart here. When was the last time you flossed? Right. Don't go to bed with a dodgy breath. You can wake up with one because dragon mouth is a normal thing. That's hence they call it morning breath. But when you go to bed, brush your teeth, rinse a little bit, take a little bit of mouthwash, maybe floss your teeth. You know what I mean? Make sure it's nice and neat in there. Because let's be real here. When you get into bed, it won't be a surprise if your man wants some action. He doesn't want to be there catching coffee breath or tasting whatever it is that you guys ate for supper. Come on now, honey. Everybody should go to sleep feeling fresh, feeling clean, brush your teeth, nice fresh face. And I mean, like I said, these are the things that I would do. This is how I do things. I don't want my man to lean in for a kiss and then he tastes that, oh yeah, it was Cake Friday. Brush them teeth before you get into bed. It will go down much, much better. All right, so these are the 5 things that I would never take to bed with my man. Let me know down in the comment section what you would never take to bed with your man. Now, if you want to send me your question and find out what I would do and my take on things, then look for this picture on my Instagram at Kopano Shimange and let me know what questions you'd like me to answer. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button, give me a big thumbs up if you like this, and just to finish it off, always give your man kisses in bed and never go to bed angry. So if you want to keep this conversation going and you want a few tips on how to do things, then go to kopanoShimange.com where you can sign up and get access to that exclusive